Did you guys catch that? Star-Lord has a restand in this game, and I'm about to teach you guys how to do it and what you guys need to know when you're doing it. Now let's get on to the video. Hello YouTube. Okay, so I wanted to make this really quick video to talk about one of Star-Lord's best tools, in my opinion, one of his most underrated tools, and that is his restand from the ice gun. See, that is a restand. Okay, so how you guys do it, how you guys want to do it is you do your standard routing, and on an assist, and then ice gun. Now, you notice he didn't restand when I did that. To get the restand, you need to get your opponent at a certain height. See, when they touch the ground, that's when you hit the light button. If you do it too early, they pop out. If you do it too late, well, late is better than nothing, but they will still pop out if you're too late. So you gotta time it just right. The moment that their 2 feet touch the ground, that's when you do the light. Now, what you guys need to know is that this is ideally done in the corner because I've tried it in the mid-screen and they simply just go a little too far. So you'd want to do it in the corner, which kind of makes sense, right? It kind of makes sense to do it in the corner, right? Because assuming you get it, you can go for the overhead. You can mix them up. Overhead, early cancel below, you know, all that good stuff. You get that in the corner. You don't really get that in the mid-screen. Well, you kind of do, but like, you still have to drag them to the corner. So it's best done in the corner because they're right next to you. See, case in point, this. Okay, now I'm going to teach you guys what to do after you get the restand, okay? So just assuming this is the restand, okay? We got this jab. You're either going to follow up with an overhead into assist, and then you can loop a similar situation, freeze them again, restand. Or you could do an early cancelable heavy, go for the low instead, but that's going to break the wall if you're next to the wall. Just remember that. Just keep that in mind when you're doing this particular routing with them. When you get to the corner, the routing kind of changes a little bit. And the way it works is like this. You call the assist, and then you splat them to the wall, and then you do crouch and medium kick, crouch and medium, and then you get the freeze. Okay, the way that would look like generally is like this. And then you freeze, and then you restand them with a light. Now, you guys might be wondering, okay, when you restand, you're actually -2. If we look at the frame counter over there, recovery is -2. I can't essentially get anything from the restand. It's your opponent's turn. Now, this is where the more execution demanding part of the restand comes in, because what you want to do is you want to blink your assist, get the jab. Blink the assist, get the jab, so you're +25. Like, assuming that's a restand. Blink the assist, get the jab. Why do you want to blink the assist, okay? Because if you get them in the stumbling animation, and another hit contacts them, you get that assist, you get the rush assist. Okay, let's put it all together. See, notice how I'm +24 in their face, and it's my turn completely. They press, they're gonna lose, they're gonna die for it. I get to go for the overhead low. The overhead becomes... Basically, they have just like 3 frames, 4 frames. It's gonna crush them if they try to mash. And then the early cancel, of course, it's still gonna splat them into the wall. This is such a potent situation because if you had them with the overhead, you can launch them, and you don't essentially need to splat them back. You can get that situation once again, 29% into that situation. Or if you go for the early cancelable low, you could pretty much go right back into it. You see? Like, just assume I called the assists there. See, it's a very strong and potent tool that Star-Lord has. But I do want to say that this is something you guys don't want to rely on too much because, you know, it could get predictable. And he can only do so much from the restand. He could basically just do like a strike throw kind of restand situation where, you know, overhead low, am I going to throw? Just basically those 3 ways for him. You know, nothing fancy, no left, rights. I mean, because obviously you're in front of your opponent, right? You're not going to be jumping around them, not going to be floating around like this and like that. Now, for assist recommendations, I do recommend a multi-hitting shooter assist if you're gonna use the shooter slot, which is definitely gonna come in handy when you're next to a wall because it's very easy to get the splat from it. That's basically your next confirm. Or you get a projectile vertical assist because projectile vertical assists are plus 24. And yeah, that's basically everything you need to know about this restand. Go use it, go abuse it, make people regret fighting you because you picked Star-Lord. Star-Lord is sick in this game, very underrated, and I love this character, and I hope you guys do too. And there you guys have it. That is how you do Star-Lord's restand. See, it's not so hard to do it now, is it? I mean, it's not something you'll always do with him, but it's just a pretty nice to have, given how fundamentally strong this character is and how versatile he is already. Just think about it, he gets a restand too. Isn't that kind of wild? Now, if you guys learned something and you want to see more of this kind of content, do feel free to subscribe, comment, follow me on Twitch, subscribe here, all that good stuff. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.